Hello, hello. It's Rochelle Hazel here, back to do another update on what IPC. You all have been asking for it for days. In this video, I'm going to answer the question, have I received my withdrawal from IPC? I'm going to answer anything about any new updates that we have had over the course of this week that just passed. We're going to talk about payments. We're going to talk about IP cloud. We're going to be talking about withdrawals. We're going to be talking about a bunch of things. This video is not going to be super long, but we're going to touch on a bunch of things. So make sure you watch this video all the way until the end so that you can get your specific questions answered that you all have been asking me all week long. Now, I haven't given an update since last week, maybe last Friday or something like that. And so I want to kind of put all of those things together and talk about them today. But before I do, I want to remind you that we here at Wealth Building Strategies are not financial advisors. Here on this channel, we're not giving you financial advice. We are not telling you what platforms you need to go in. We are only talking about platforms that we are participating in. They're working for us. They're working for our teams. They are working for our colleagues. And we want to share them with you because we truly, truly believe in diversification, and knowing what your options are is a very important factor when it comes to figuring out how you should diversify in this crypto/trading space. We want to remind you that you should only be playing with or investing money that you can afford to lose, meaning you were going to play with it anyway, right? We want to remind you also to get into profit as quickly as possible so that you can be playing with house money. It makes things that much better when you have gotten your capital back plus a little. Trust me, it does. And then I just talked about diversification. That is an extremely, extremely important factor. In fact, when it comes to the investment world, you never want to put all of your eggs into one basket. And so those are our reminders for you. This is about wealth building. This is about legacy building. We definitely want your 7 times great grandchildren to understand that wealth started with you. So you got to start it, you got to keep it going, and then you got to teach it to the next ones. Let's jump in to this information about IPC. You guys ready for this? Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Welcome back, or welcome to all of my new viewers. I wrote some things down that I want to talk to you guys about. And the very first thing that I want to touch on, a lot of you have been messaging me asking, have you received your payment? Have you received your withdrawal that you made last week from IPC? Here's my answer. No, I have not. No, I have not. However, what we did see on, I believe it was Wednesday, April the 6th, we did see a group of about between $4 and $5 million that was paid out from IPC to different members. But what we're seeing is only lower amounts of the funds that are being paid out. So under $3,000. So if you were asked to vacate the system and you did a withdrawal of, let's say, $1,100, then you may have received your payment. This does not mean that everyone who did a withdrawal of $3,000 or under has received their payment, because obviously IPC is only paying money out on certain days of the week, right? We saw it happen on this past Wednesday. Before that, I know some payments were made on, I believe it was Sunday. So Sunday and Wednesday, as of now, or as of this past week, seem to be the days when payments were made out. So maybe, perhaps tomorrow, because today is Saturday, so perhaps tomorrow, another group of payments will go out. But it definitely seems like over the past few weeks, during the times when payments were being made or have been made, they have all been in lower amounts, under $3,000 or $3,000 and under. Anytime you're getting to about $5,000, what I have experienced and been seeing within my team and people that I know, Those are the payments that have not been made yet. Let me see, within my family, my immediate family, I have one person who was able to withdraw all of their funds right before all the payments shut down. I have one who was asked to vacate. Well, I have three who were asked to vacate last Saturday. Out of those three, I have one who their withdrawal was a little over $1,300. They received that on last Sunday. And then I have two, one who has a withdrawal of a little over 5,000, and then the other, myself, who has a withdrawal of over 14,000. And those have not been received. And then the fifth person in our group has not even been asked to vacate the system as of yet. Well, I don't know if he's logged in today. So as of now, though, that is the update of the 5 people in my immediate family and how things have gone. Again, if you are asked to vacate the system, whether it's this weekend, next weekend, or whatever, and those people as of now are really only the US people that are being asked to vacate the system. But I do know that all US residents have not yet been asked to vacate. So if you are newly asked to vacate the system, I suggest that you maybe do your withdrawals over the course of a couple of different weeks. If it's over 3,000, maybe you can take out smaller amounts so that you are not, it's not being held up long-term. I wish that this was something that I had known or thought of before I took mine out, because I surely would have done 2,500 last week and then 2,500 this week and just spread it out over the course of the next few weeks so that I could get all of my funds. But here we are, it is what it is. Do I want to receive my funds? Absolutely. But at the same time, I was already in profit in IPC. I've been in profit for quite some time. And I'm also diversified. So it's not a huge deal to me, but I know for some of you, you know, you've taken all of the money that you had. I've had people reach out and say, I put all of my life savings in there. I took all of the money, like I don't have any more money. Like, to me, like that is not how you invest, ladies and gentlemen. So in the future, never play with any money that you can't afford to lose. Don't take your life savings if that's all that you have, right? Especially and put it into a platform that you really don't know about, right? We know that IPC was fantastic while it was going, but now the payments have stopped. And so that makes it not so fantastic anymore. We understand that. But you want to make sure you learn from this experience if you are one of the ones who is kind of left holding the bag. However, just because we have not received our payments yet does not mean that we won't. So as long as we still see them paying, then we know that there's still a chance that those people that are waiting will still get paid. And we'll see, and I will continue, you know, to update and let you know. But if I haven't come back to the channel and said I got my payment, then I probably haven't, right? So what else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about those that are still in the system, right? Maybe you're not in the United States. Maybe you are in just any other country and you're still in the system. Well, everyone that's in the system has been forcefully moved over into the Master C bot. From my understanding, the profits, the daily profits from the Master C bot have really been up there close to 1.5, between 1.5 and like 2% a day, which is really some really great returns. Unfortunately, though, you all are not receiving your profits. They're being pulled from MetaTrader 4, but they're not being paid to you in your wallet. That is unfortunate. However, we are aware, we have been told, and we've known this now for a couple of weeks, that no payments will be made to anybody. Profits, management bonus, global bonus, none of those things will be paid until IP Cloud is up and running. So while that is happening and while everything is being set up in IP Cloud, no payments are going to be made to you. So the only thing you can do is just wait. The only thing you can do is just wait. IPC has stated that they are working on IP Cloud. They're getting everything merged, all of the accounts, the existing accounts merged over into IP Cloud. And then once IP Cloud is up and running, you'll be able to monitor your accounts. Payments will be able to be made seamlessly, smoothly, and quickly. This is what they're saying. But you have to wait. So because that has not happened yet, that is the holdup on the payments for the people that are still in the system, okay? Some of you that are still in the system, you want to know, well, is it possible for me to just take my money out and be done with IPC? I'm ready to be done with them. Well, here's the answer to the question. Because everyone has been merged over into the master CBOT, your funds are locked for 100 days. Your funds are locked for 100 days. So according to my calculations, the day that we were all merged over into the master CBOT, which was, I think, early, not this past week, but the week before, I counted the days. What's 100 days? It's like July 6th, 2022. So all funds of the people that are still in the system are going to be locked until around July 6th, 2022. So no, you cannot go and pull your funds from MetaTrader 4 and put them back into your wallet and then take them out and put them into an external wallet because they're locked. That is the way the IPC decided to handle things. So that hopefully that answers that question. Let me see what else. Trusty glasses, you guys know I have to use these from time to time. So yeah, from some people's back offices, the withdrawal option is gone. It doesn't even exist. And they're, a little upset. There's no, even if it was there, you still can't withdraw. For some people, they're showing all zeros in their back office. What I would say is right now, what they're saying is the interface of the IPC website is, it doesn't really matter if things are looking different for you from your perspective because they're in the process of migrating over to IP Cloud. So it's going to be a different site, a different back office. They've even released a preview video of IP Cloud and what it's going to look like, but they're still not giving a date as to when it's going to be available or up and running or when everything is going to be fully migrated over. So we don't know that. Let me see what else. I think that's pretty much it. If you're showing zeros in your back office, go ahead and check the MT4 app and see if your numbers are still showing there. If they're still showing there, that's great. You at least know your funds are still trading for you, even if it's not showing in your IPC back office when you log into the system. The only thing for those of us that are waiting for payments, the only thing we can do is wait. For those of us that are waiting to receive our notice to vacate, the only thing we can do is wait. For those of us that are waiting to get paid, the only thing that we can do is wait. If we're waiting for IP Cloud, the only thing we can do is wait. We are kind of at the mercy of the speed at which IPC is going to move. We can't force them to move any faster. We can't force them to do things on our timeline. It just is what it is. And so, although I know that it's something that will be on your mind on a daily basis, I say go ahead and focus on other things. Go ahead and focus on growing your money in other ways. Go ahead and focus on things that are going to empower you instead of things that are going to bring you down, make you angry, make you sad, make you depressed. There are other things in life that we can worry about and that we can focus on that will be to our benefit instead of to our detriment. So that is my encouraging word to you today. Know that whatever it is that you're going through, you're not alone. There's someone else going through the exact same thing. I have people on my team from all different experiences, right? They're experiencing all of those different things that I told you about. Some of them are US based, some are vacated and waiting for payments. Some are vacated and have received payments. Some have not been asked to vacate yet and they want their money. Some are international and they're still not getting paid. They're waiting for IP Cloud. So we have all different types of scenarios and situations on our team. So whatever yours is, you're not alone. That's all I have. I can't answer really any other questions. I don't have an in to customer service. I haven't spoken to them. I'm also not a part of the corporate team. I'm a member or a former member now, just like you. I'm not even a member anymore because I was asked to vacate and I had to remove my funds from the system. I'm just still plugged in because I still have a pretty large team and a lot of them are still in the system in one capacity or another. So I had someone in my comments say that IPC and Rochelle frauded them out of their money. I'm not sure how that happened when I've never been a part of IPC, but I kind of got a kick out of it and I thought it was pretty comical. Those types of things don't really bother me, but I do get a laugh out of some of the things in the comments section. But yeah, I'm not a part of the corporate team. I'm a member just like you. You guys know that. You've been watching my videos for quite some time. And that's it. That's all I have. That's my update for today. And hopefully this has answered some of your questions. Hopefully this has maybe put you at ease, maybe let you know that you're not alone, maybe even made a little bit clearer to you when exactly you're going to get paid. Because I'm getting that question on a daily. When am I going to get paid? When am I going to get paid? Well, I don't know, right? But hopefully that still gives you some perspective, whether you're waiting because you've withdrawn or whether you're waiting for IP Cloud to come online. Hopefully that gives you some perspective in the matter. With that being said, guys, I want you to go out there and have a fantastic day. Brighten up somebody else's day. I promise you, when you do that, it'll help to brighten your day too. And with that being said, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and pass this information on to somebody else who may be in need of it as well. I will see you on the next video. Rochelle out.